Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of each other, love of our soul group that are bringing us, and all of sharing our higher selves messages to bring us back into our unions. And also, I do Divine Love Healing, which is £20. And I connect to your souls, give you all the messages that your souls want you to know to help you on your journey. And also, I do a crystal grid where you receive a piece of rose quartz. And when you meditate with the rose quartz, it basically aligns your energies and sends unconditional love out to your twin. And with people joining all over the world, it basically helps to raise love and light on the planet. And the pull and the magnetic pull of the heart is what essentially will bring us into union with our twins at the perfect time for us, when the universe has it planned for us. So if you are a twin flame, then it is written in the stars. It is absolutely your destiny. Okay, so I'm just going to finish reading that article, and then I've pulled a goddess card for us today because it's the moon day. So I'm just going to finish reading it because it says Pisces rules the oceans. So during this moon, we will feel as though we are swimming in refreshing, renewing, cleansing energy. It is a reminder to go with the flow and to stop trying to fight against the current. The most important thing to remember is that with Pisces, Neptune and the solar eclipse, absolutely anything is possible. Those who question whether magic exists will catch themselves thinking again, as they won't be able to find logical explanations for the mystical events taking place throughout this period. Therefore, it is wise to release tension and resistance and to surrender to the love and opportunities meant for us. Fortunately, this work can work miracles in the love department of our lives as we raise our heart's vibration to match the high vibration coming from the universe. The energies are supporting of moving new and old relationships to a high level. Once our energy has risen, only those whose energies are on that same high frequency will resonate and magnetically attract. If we attune to the universe's healing energy, we will no longer attract friendships or relationships with those who wish to cause us trouble or harm, and whose energy is on a much lower frequency. We have learned the hard way that the more fearlessly we love ourselves, the more peace, pleasure, and love we will attract in return. It is imperative that we keep our soul energized by investing in our emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual health. We will feel pulled to either start or to focus more intently on creative pursuits, such as art, dancing, singing, writing, or may take up yoga, meditation, learning a musical instrument, or spending more time in nature. We will notice we are sensing every nuance in the vibrational energy around us, and will be absorbing the thoughts and feelings from people near and far. This may cause temporary moments of turbulence as we figure out which emotions belong to us and which belong to other people. We will discover that we have been carrying around a lot of heavy emotional energy that belongs to our friends, lovers, or relatives, and we will recognize that it's time to offload it and to stop feeling responsible for how other people feel. Otherworldly Pisces resonates a potent, feminine, highly sensitive, divine energy and sends an imperative message that advises us to take time to reconnect with our inner selves and meditate or simply rest and relax to ensure we don't become overwhelmed from absorbing too many external stimuli. Our ability to intimately connect with others through energetic vibrations gives us a deep insight into our relationships and strengthens the bonds we have with those we are close to, as we understand how they are feeling through empathizing and trusting in the sensory telepathic connections that are enhanced by the Pisces new moon. The mysterious and spiritual blue planet Neptune, which rules Pisces, will be resting close to this new moon. Neptune is the planet of illusions and the subconscious, and it can make us feel surreal, as though we are spellbound, existing in a dreamlike state. Our minds will be full of fantasy and wonder, and we will feel empowered and limitless, as though we can achieve anything our imaginations conjure. Neptune will positively influence everything we do during this ethereal Pisces phase. Therefore, it is essential that we keep ourselves open so that we can receive the unexpected during this rare celestial event that will be delivering an abundance of pleasant shocks and surprises. The overall message during this solar eclipse and new moon: if we courageously open our hearts and choose love, despite our fears, our past has the chance to heal, and the universe kindly rewards us by offering us more opportunities to give and receive love. It is recommended that intentions for new beginnings are set within 24 hours of the new moon, so they can be carried with the momentum of this intensified universal energy. So there you go. It's time to, if you haven't done it already, then set your intentions for the new moon and use the new moon to help you create the life of your dreams. So I'm just with that because it's all about the feminine energies again. And I wanted to pull us a Kuan Yin card, a goddess card. So I'm just going to read out, sorry, 2 secs. I'm just going to read out what it says because, again, you couldn't make it up, right? It's all about the Emerald Isle. And we've been saying about using, you know, the Wizard of Oz, and Dorothy has been a huge theme of this story. And it's all about the Emerald Fountain. So the Divine Feminine is encouraging of the awakening. Sorry, one sec. My battery's going to run out of my phone. I hope not. Okay, sorry. Right, so the Divine Feminine is encouraging of the awakening and empowering of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it. Indeed, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. There is nothing to be gained in making life more difficult than it needs to be, other than the unnecessary stress, or perhaps the learning that it isn't as much fun this way. At this time, you are going through a time of important spiritual growth. Your higher self has set a spiritual schedule and is planning on being at a certain destination in time and space to set events in motion, to benefit from synchronicities, and to be able to live out its divine purpose in the physical world. The soul is very resourceful and is calling for divine help in getting to its destination on time. When you allow yourself to be helped, great reserves of support become available to you. Your soul is strengthened and nourished by the loving heart of the Divine Mother. As it is filled with love from the Emerald Fountain, it can flow through you and you feel happier, more balanced, content and peaceful. The more you allow yourself to be assisted, the more you will feel detached and trusting. You will find fewer problems actually arise for you, and when they do, you might be surprised just how swiftly they are resolved. Sometimes with only a small amount of effort on your part. This is the benefit of allowing divine forces greater than us individually to nourish and support us. We allow the loving power much greater than our individual consciousness to do the heavy lifting, and our soul path unfolds more joyfully and more quickly. It is a doing without doing. You are at a point on your path where you need support to rise up and break through. You are invited to drink from the Emerald Fountain, to accept the love pouring endlessly from the heart chakra of the Divine Mother, as it would greatly benefit you, even in ways that are not as yet part of your conscious awareness. May your spiritual thirst be sated, and may you be supported and assisted by the Divine Mother. And now for the healing. So if you are listening to this, then just take time to relax. So laying or sitting comfortably, close your eyes and let your breathing relax. Imagine that before you there is a sacred place filled with emerald green light, and you hear a fountain. It sounds like a waterfall, like a beautiful woman singing sweetly, like a crystal bowl being sounded and birds singing. You see or sense the fountain and allow yourself to approach it, realizing you are in a very special place of great power and love. The heart chakra of Divine Mother, Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to bathe and drink in this fountain with respect and gratitude. Let yourself absorb it, feel any emotion releasing, and simply be. When you are ready, return to your breath and your body, and you may like to finish your healing with the prayer below. As you move through the following days and weeks, be open to saying yes, to allowing life to be easier, to letting go of that which feels heavy or obstructing, and to having utter faith in your process. And now for the prayer to Kuan Yin. Divine Kuan Yin, beloved goddess that loves me unconditionally, you have my blessing and permission to assist me with divine energy that is for my highest good in all areas of my life now. I kneel at your sacred fountain of love, of light, and divine assistance. I drink from your heart that which fills my soul. I gratefully receive your unconditionally loving help. Om Mani Padme Hum. Oh, So look, that and these are the Oracle book, but it's by Alana Fairchild and the Kuan Yin Oracle. But just yet again, I mean, how perfect that card and that energy that is supporting us, basically totally in line with what the new moon is going to be bringing, and the article that I read out. So thank you to the person that sent me the article. Because all of these things, again, it's piecing together an incredible jigsaw that the universe is wanting us. Is basically, it's like we're like Hansel and Gretel, and the universe is giving us pieces of bread through our higher selves to get us to our enchanted forest and an enchanted house in the woods. And so we're incredibly, incredibly lucky to be on this journey together, because somebody contacted me to say that she's just spent a week not only with her twin, but a week in the woods in an oak cabin, which is built out of oak. And if you've been following my videos, then the crystal grid that I was guided to set up on the Lion's Gate, which was a big energy portal back in the summer, is based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. So the fact that somebody has come for me for healing is part of the crystal grid, and she has just spent a week with her twin in the forest in an oak cabin. I mean, it's just quite amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey, and I feel so grateful. So thank you so much for everyone that's getting involved. And happy new moon, because we are definitely at the hands of the universal forces of creation, the universal forces that are bringing us together. And the fact that they've just found 7 new planets with potential new life, I mean, that just shows how unbelievably believable this journey is now. So I hope that helps, and I would love for you to come for healing. It's only £20, and if you want to join the crystal grid, all details are in the link. I want to help as many people as I can on this journey, because we are all in it together to raise love and light on the planet. All right, I hope that helps. Thanks so much. Bye.